darkened, and the door shall be shut in the streets.
Hey, when you go into Luke, it says that two women shall be grinding, and the one taken and the other left, because the women were working at the millstone. They were grinding mill together. You know, so that grinding represents working. You know, there's not going to be a lot of work in this place, because once this dollar begins to go down, it's going to be a hyperinflation, which means that that they're going to start having to charge more money for food, and you can see it going down there in Venezuela, and that's not the only place that's happening at. It's soon to come to this place, which means that if there's a hyperinflation, they can't afford to pay all of the employees that they have, which means there's going to be more layoffs. Hey, the elites, like we talked about the Amalekites earlier, those are the ones that are orchestrating all of this. It's happening through the spirit, but they're the ones that set up to be the wicked to cause these things to happen, so that the prophecy of the Lord can come into effect. Hey, because the scripture talks about famines. They're doing all of this because the elites really want to chip everybody. They want to collapse the dollar bill so that they can chip everybody, because once they issue the chip, they can bring in their new world order. They can X out who they want to X out. They can keep who they want to keep. That means that they have the ultimate control. Go ahead.
When the sound of the granny is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
Right, they're going to be the voice of the bird, meaning the alarm clock. They're going to wake up in the morning. It's going to be, the grinding's already ceased. There's no money being made, or no jobs being out there. They're going to be trying to get up early to see if they can get, have something, a substance to make. But it's nothing, there's no jobs, no nothing. And it says the daughter of music shall be brought low. So we already know the daughter of music is, meaning that this industry is horrible.
That's right. And this is music, this
freak faggots fest.
Man, this fucking nasty ass music, man. This music is a vexation to your ears, man, when you hear it. And it's just so horrible, man.
Apostle Gabar just did a video on that. And he sent out in the description, there was an article about 15 reasons why this music is horrible. 15 reasons why this music is horrible. One he is talking about with making the music sucks because there's no reason to make good music because the people are ignorant. They just want to keep the people stupid, because if they make music that actually is talking about something, they feel that people won't understand it anyway, because they're idiots.
Yeah, even that wicked nigga Future even mentioned that, saying that he actually got bars, but the only reason why he talks about drugs or nothing else is because niggas are fucking stupid.
Oh, well, ultimately, Jake is stupid, but it's more so because those Amalekites that own the media wants them to talk about that. They tell them what to talk about. They tell them what kind of image they have to portray. They tell them how they have to dress. And niggas just sell out, and they do it because they want money. These people don't really care about you. That's the reason why when we were reading Jeremiah, which Lord willing through the Spirit we get to go back into it, it says that those that your shepherds have caused you to go astray. Because your shepherds ain't just the Jesse Jacksons. Your shepherds ain't just the Al Sharpers or the MLK or the Malcolm X. Your shepherds also are the people that have an opportunity to say something. You know, like those a lot of the people that do music. They own their production. They own their studios and stuff like that. They can speak out against the so-called white man, but they don't. But they rather tell you some bullshit. You know, something that ain't gonna benefit you.
Hey, Michael Jordan, for the first time in my life, I've ever heard him make a political stance. And it wasn't about, you know, injustice about, you know, you so-called Negroes. It was about the faggot laws being passed in North Carolina, his home state. He was upset with that, so that's when he decided to get political. Now it decides that he wants to make a political statement. Any other time, it was like, oh, Republicans buy Jordans too, white people buy Jordans too. But now he wants to stand up for faggots.
Because you know they're reward him for that. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 7. It says, surely oppression maketh the wise men mad, and the gift destroyeth the heart. You know, pretty much that's what it is. The shepherds over our people, the people that actually have the influence and the access to actually lead our people, you know what I'm saying, wake our people up. They are, you know what I'm saying, they are destroyed by a gift. The elites give them gifts, you know what I'm saying, and certain you know, rewards for furthering their agenda, you know what I'm saying, and that's what it is. They're going to be destroyed for that, you know what I mean?
You had Steve Coon Harvey on his show. They had this white chick. She was like, oh, I stay in some North Carolina, Greensboro, something like that. And there was a lot of history buffs. And what do I do when people talk and I don't know about history? He was like, here's what you do. You say, I don't really care for slavery, and then just walk off. Now that's one of your leaders. That's one of your shepherds. He's out here saying, I don't give a damn about slavery. A so-called Negro out here saying he doesn't give a damn about slavery. These are the same people that sell out their mom, their father. Matter of fact, they sacrifice them sometimes. You know, just for, you know, an opportunity to get a few extra dollars.
He's right about Sirach 10 and 9.
Sirach chapter 10 verse 9. Why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. For such and one sitteth his own soul to sell, because while he liveth he casteth away his bowels.
There you go. Hey, for a covetous man, a man that's lustful, a man that's very desirous, you know, that always have need for something. You know, he'll set his soul to sell, because while he lives, he casts away his bowels. And casting away your bowels, that means that you want. And when you eat and your food go into your stomach, you shit it out. You know, so that means you never stay full. You can't just eat one time and be full. So that means you have to constantly keep eating. And you got some people that have desires, and their desires are wholly set on making money. Therefore, by them setting their desires on making money, hey, they'll do anything for it, man. And you people of the tribes, you are Michael Jordans, and you different artists in Babylon, and you willing to do that. You willing to set your soul for sale, man, because you cast away your bowels, because you always have need. Hey, there's a scripture in Proverbs. It says, as death and hell is never full. No.
Hey, there's a saying that Jake said, especially in the rap industry, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. You know, like what we're doing, we're not actually getting paid to do this. So to them, stuff like this we do, it doesn't make sense to them. You know, because they're all about worshiping money. You know, if it doesn't get them any type of cash, then to them it doesn't make, why do it? You know, but put it like this, if we got paid out here, you see a lot of rappers and other people, you know, that'd be the new thing.
I feel like I'm going to step away from this for a little second, but we just had a little something going around behind us. Now, it's really unimportant, but you see how the nigga woman just fuck up a whole thing. They were chilling. They you know, they live over here, man. They destitute and shit. They don't got nothing going on. This bitch will open her big ass banshee mouth and fuck they whole little shit up going on over here. You know, it's just one bitch. I seen that previously. Bitch fuck everybody's shit up. You know, and that's what the goddamn America is. It fucks everybody else up, because America's a big chain reaction across the whole world. And America is a woman. It's like a woman. Got all the other nations fucked up because that's what that bitch do. Fuck everybody else up. That's why it's gonna get imploded, man. It's gonna get imploded because this bitch, man. This bitch is. I think the Most High just turned the switch on these goddamn nigga women, man. He turned the switch on them, man, and they about hell, man. They're all about shit. They're all about making too much noise and soft as cotton. You know, because you know you in a society, if you put your hands on these bitches, you going to jail, and they know that. You know, they were chilling, man. Forgive me on that, but they were chilling, man. And these, you know, they ain't had shit. They wasn't doing that. They ain't even see them drinking. But goddamn Banshee came with her big ass mouth and fucked they little shit up. That's America.
See, grab that limitation.
Then you got nigga skateboard like he middle goddamn street. He get hit. He you wrong.
But he haven't beat someone.
Tear that shit up. Yup. You know what? He parading himself like a faggot. That's what he doing. He not riding around for no reason. He prostituting himself.
Prostitute.
Yeah, he prostituting himself. Go ahead.
Alright, this is Lamentations 4 and 9, going back to the point where Ecclesiastes, you know, talking about the grinding is going to be, you know, brought low, it's going to cease. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got no money, you know, how you going to afford food? You know what I'm saying? Everything going to be dried up.
If you don't take that mark, how you going to afford food? You rather suffer, or you rather die in that fire after taking that mark?
It's Lamentations 4 and 9. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. For these pine away, stricken through for want of the fruits of the field.
Oh, because there's a video on YouTube that lets you know the different stages of you know, dying from hunger. You know, first there's different stages to it. And I can't really break it down how the video broke it down, but you know, go and search for it. Because first thing you lose, the first thing that goes is your mind. You know, then your body, I think it's endorphins that it is first. It's certain parts of your body begins to get ate away first, and then it finally ends with your protein. And your protein is what builds your muscles. Then your protein get ate all up, and that's when you become all skinny. And you're still there living, but you're skinny, you're weak. You know, you can't move, and you just sit there and lay there because you don't have strength to move. And you die.
Your body eats away at itself.
Yeah, your body basically eats away of itself. It start off eating the different energy it got stored off. Then it eats the fat. And then when it's eat the fat and there's no more fat left to eat, then it eats the muscle. Then after it finished eating the muscle, you ain't got no strength. So you just sitting there and you're still alive. You got those hunger pains in your stomach, and then different parts of your body start shutting down, man.
And your mind goes because you need a lot of energy to go to your mind. When you don't have the energy, your head starts to hurt and shit, and you ain't got food. And you can't, when you're hungry, it's hard to sleep too, because your mind can't go to sleep. You don't have enough energy. Basically, your mind's keeping itself up, because if it goes to sleep, you're gonna die. You're trying to force yourself to sleep. And it's a fucked up, it's a horrible death.
That's what happened to them in Masada, man. They got to the point where they had ate everything that they could, the grass, the leaves, got to the belts, got to the belts, got to the leather, the shoes, and stuff like that. And and don't you think, why you think Esau waited it out before they asked? They probably had sat down at the bottom of the mountain having festivals, eating this shit. So now you really getting hungry. Like with you see the Bugs, Road Running and Wile E. Coyote. When Wile E. Coyote got nothing to eat, or one of those cartoons, they be dreaming of food and shit. You know, because that's how it's gonna be when you in those situations. Because you are majority of this nation is gonna be people gonna be. Most likely gonna have those goddamn visions and dreams. So like 1 second. And then when it goes down, when you can't eat, because in this time the scriptures say, pray that your flight be not in the winter. Pray it be not on the Sabbath day. So hopefully the Spirit might put this time in that winter time where you have nothing growing, where you can't eat nothing. And then there's no trucks coming in and no food. So there's no food nowhere unless you done found the warehouse. But everybody else probably got that food. That food doesn't last that long after you eat it, you know. And unless you have a bunker someone got to fill for years. You know, you're gonna see some people survive, but not until that nuclear weapon hit to dissolve everything, even under the ground.